Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Bomb King today, Ammo Reload Bomb King, I guess, to be specific, the way everybody seems to play him, and there is a bit of a reason as to why I'm doing that, which I'll try and get into now in the intro. Basically, BK had one of his cards nerfed not too long ago, the one that gave you reload speed whenever you use your detonate, so you could no longer stack it, but the percentage was higher. Overall, it kind of felt like a nerf. I personally didn't mind the change too much because it made it feel a little bit more consistent for me, so I didn't really care, and I just kept running the same loadout. But what I saw was that a bunch of people, like 50% of people probably, ended up going to a variation of it, which was something like this. Probably not with Royal Decree level 1 in there. I could put this to really anything. I guess we can chuck Air Blast or something, doesn't really matter. But basically it's just the exact same thing with just the levels moved over to the ammo increase instead of the reload speed buff. So you have 3 more ammo instead of the 20% reload speed whenever you use your detonate. But my point is, it seems to be kind of divided 50-50 between the reload speed one and the ammo increase one. Obviously Max Knockback Bomb King is a separate thing, which is something I've made videos on in the past. But today I wanted to try and decide which one I personally prefer, because I play with this one a ton, but I've not really played with the ammo one all that much. I probably only played like 2 or 3 games with this. But I also want to hear from you guys in the comments, because I do try and go through as many of them as I can, which one you use, why you use the one instead of the other, and also how much you play BK. Go ahead and drop me a comment, let me know, because we're going to play both of them today. I think currently I probably prefer the reload one a little bit more, but I really haven't played with the ammo one really enough to kind of judge it, and I played with this one a ton because it's been like the meta thing for ages until they made the card change like a patch or 2 ago. But I just find it really interesting because it does seem to be pretty much split down the middle 50-50, and it's kind of hard to tell why, so I want to hear a bunch of opinions in the comments and then kind of judge it, I guess, around that, because a lot of the time it's kind of hard to find information on this sort of thing. So why don't I just ask you guys directly instead of trying to just talk out my ass when I don't really play enough BK to really judge it. Although I did just try and explain it a little bit in the intro. I think personally the reload speed one is a bit better if you're up against like a bunch of squishies and teams that are a little bit more all over the place, where you're going to be missing more shots, whereas the ammo one is probably going to be a bit better when you're going to be stacking bombs on people, you're going for chain reaction, you're going to get those stacks and stuff. But hey, I guess we'll see. For game 1 we got Siege Bazaar, shoutouts to Togak, I've definitely played with him before, and possibly also Just Insane. Yep, there we go, that was kind of hard to read. We've got a Knessa, we've got a Barrack, we've got a Corvus and a Ceres. I'm up against a Charlene, a Bark, a Knessa, a Nando, and another Ceres, so pretty even teams. Significantly more even than when I first just glanced at them. A Knessa on both sides, tank on both sides, Ceres on both sides, and then we have an extra healer with the Corvus instead of the Bark, and then I'm, I guess, replacing Charlene. For the talent here, I guess we could go for Royal Subjects. Chain Reaction works fine as well, it's the one I'm usually more comfortable with, but given the map, I think Royal Subjects might be a bit of a better choice, and then we'll go for, I guess, the reload one to start, so we can set a bit of a baseline, because I haven't really played enough BK recently to have like a good, I guess, thing to just judge it off of. I guess we'll go ahead and start off with some Cauterize. 4 talents, we've got Spreading Influence, Soul Collect, Arctictronic, Steady Aim, Bounce House is going to be a pain in the ass, Eagle Eye, Sandtrap is also going to suck, Soul Collector, and then whatever the Nando grabs. Formidable, okay, a little bit different. We'll go ahead and run over on left. I'm going to try and stick with the BK because I feel like that's probably a good idea. We'll throw the Q just straight over. Don't really know exactly where I want to place myself. I'm kind of dodging the Knessa here, just super jankily. I'm going to F myself over, throw a Q. This is such a messed play. This is a really messy play. Thanks for the heals. There's a double bomb, get a reload in. Can we finish off the Nando? Nice, I'll pop the F. There's a bomb. What the hell am I doing? This is a mess of a play, but we got rid of the Knessa. That was one of the most awkward BK plays I've made in a minute, but somehow I managed to get it to work. I did just dismount like 2 of them there at the door to stop them from getting over here and triggering, I guess, the overtime. I'm going to throw a Q just there, get a reload in. Nando's just holding the shield. For some reason the damage numbers weren't showing, but whatever, he's actually nearly gone. Knessa is also just here. That's Buck jumping me, but I'm going to try and get rid of her. Oh my god, she's on no health. Can I just finish her? There we go. Talent came through clutch, so did the heals. The Q should deal a decent amount of damage to the shield. There we go, it's down. More hits. I feel like I barely ever use this talent, but it's coming through pretty clutch so far because I'm missing so many bombs. Buck is just there at the back. There's one for him. There's another one. Can we get him through the window? I'm going to try. I'm going to go for it. That's the Ceres going for. Yeah, I'm going to F myself away and also F them away. I guess I'm dead to the Knessa who went for a flank. Fair play, well positioned. I guess I didn't really expect it to be there. Nessa's over there on the back. There's a bomb. I did actually hit it with a bit of damage. For some reason that one didn't deal any damage to Charlene, and then that one did. That was really weird. The sync on BK's bomb still feels a little bit weird. It's better than it was when they corrected it for a little bit a few patches ago, but that play could have gone a million times better. Nessa's gone for Death Hands too. That's kind of interesting. Barrack did just say that she should go for Record to help with the Nando and stuff. We did get the push photo died to Nessa right at the end. We do have enough to finish off Cauterize though, so that's kind of nice. Go ahead and pop the ult. I guess we'll just insta-kill the Buck who just ulted. Nice, we get some bombs on the Nando as well. I could F myself away, but I was trying to deal with him. There is the Q. Thank you, Ceres, for the heal. She's just there on the right. Barrack is somehow still alive. There goes the Nando. Cool, let's also get rid of the Charlene if we can. Ceres for some reason didn't see him. Okay, we'll throw the F, get rid of the Nessa if we can. I missed that bomb by like a little bit. Hello, Ceres. I guess we'll get rid of you. I need to get used to doing the one tap because I'm so used to chain reaction. I'm just usually stacking bombs on people. Hello, Ceres. I guess you stuck on the point. That was weird. The Knessa is at the back. I'm going to F myself over. I died to the Buck who just ran in and cleared me for free. He also got rid of the Ceres really early on in the fight. We'll go ahead and get some Haven. Probably would make sense here. Pretty sure our Corvus isn't here. The chat did just mention that we have 2 AFK, so I think it's the Corvus, and I'm not really sure who else, but he just ran in there really weirdly and got himself a free death, so I think he might not be playing. I have no idea. I guess we'll see in a minute. We're going to reload in. This is there at the back. Hello, Charlene. I might die here. Never mind. Ceres has got me with the heals. Black is on right. There's a bunch of bombs for the Nando. I'm guessing he's going to go for the ult play. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of predictable. I'm I'm going to F myself away from the Ceres ult. We'll get some bombs on him. There we go. He didn't die to that, but I guess we did because Buck just went ahead and jumped and claimed his free kill. The Nando's actually still alive. He was on like 2 health there. As far as I can tell, we are a man down. I don't think our Corvus is here. I'm pretty sure the other 3 are. Nessa, Ceres, and Barak. They're all here, but the Corvus definitely isn't because he's just doing the thing that all bots do where they wiggle around kind of weirdly and then just run in and repeatedly die. We were fine when it was 5v5. 4v5, I think we are kind of screwed. Still going to give it an effort. Hopefully we can turn it into a win, but 4v5 is definitely the reason why this has gone so hard downhill. Nearly got rid of the Buck. I kind of wish I wasn't reloading. Can we go in and finish him off? Oh my god, that actually worked. Throw a Q over to the point. Charlene is just here. Q should give me a stun and then we can run in. Okay, I guess it's just the Nando. 3 bombs on him. That might not be enough. No, sadly not. Guess we can go ahead and pop an ult. This might get me a free kill. Yep, there's the detonate. I think we also stunned the Charlene who's just in this corner. Yeah, indeed he is. There we go. He's gone. We'll pop the F. So not used to playing PK, but yeah, there we go. We're dead to the Nessa. I'm just really off with the F. I can't do the movement with it properly because I'm just so not used to it. There goes the Charlene. Does seem like we might actually have the 2-3 here in the bag. We'll get a reload in. Really not noticing the reload speed buff because it is only 20% after all. There goes the Buck. Throw the bomb. Jump over. Don't know where anybody is, but Knessa's just here. Okay, I guess I'll claim a free triple. We'll throw a Q over, and there we go. Objective captured. Pretty sure we are just plain screwed here because of the fact that we don't have a Corvus and it is just 4v5. It's really kind of disheartening to see him just run in repeatedly and then get himself killed. We'll throw a Q over there. I don't know what happened with the visual of that one, but there's some bombs for the Ceres. We'll get a reload in, pop the F to try and get myself some movement. Really didn't work, and I'm dead to the Charlene. I was being chased by the Nando anyway. I was a goner, but there we go. There is the push failed. I don't really think we're going to win this one just because of the fact that it is a 4v5. If he came back, we could still have it, but he's definitely not here, and he just keeps running in and dying, giving them free credits and stuff, so I'm pretty sure we're screwed. But yeah, anyway, I also went ahead and grabbed some Death Hands because even with the 24%, it still feels really slow, so I can't imagine what it's going to be like when we use the other setup because we've got, what, 24% buff right now on our reload speed for 3 seconds, and it still feels really, really slow. Don't like FrostFang channel. Just one Fang, not both of them. Ceres also said 4v5 is tough. I nearly got rid of the Nessa. There's bomb for the BK, not the BK. Buck. I guess we've got a BK Barak and a Buck in this one. There we go. Through the F, went ahead and popped heal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the Knessa in time here before I get blasted, but we can go for it. There's a detonate. Nice. She's gone. Ceres is still here somewhere. Okay. See if we can get rid of her. Nope. So I'm not getting any heals. I did throw the cube. Charlene also popped heal. I'm just going to wait here near the door to try and bait him through. Okay. Yeah, he went through, but I think I might be dead because he popped his Q. Or maybe you can get lucky with a bomb. Holy shit. I should have totally died there. That was a crappy play. Well, there's the overtime, but it's like 3 people in front of me. Barak did just go on to trigger it. I think I am dead. He blocked the stun. Well played. There's not even any point in me jumping on there because there is the loss. Well-deserved win for them, but 4v5 kind of unfair. Yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 1. We did fine. 17, 11, 88k. Quite happy with that. That was highest damage. I definitely could have done better, but I don't feel like I did badly. Corvus was a bot, as you can see by the stat there. The Barak did pretty good. Can't give him any shit at all there. He did stay on the point. He did deal a decent amount of damage. Knessa also had a bit of a hard time, but again, it's understandable. She didn't do too bad. The Ceres did a pretty damn good job when she was placing herself well. Occasionally she did place herself badly, but yeah, she also did a good job for their side. Charlene did decent. Solid stat overall. The Buck struggled a little bit. The Knessa did pretty good. She was a massive pain in the ass. The Nando did fine, and so did the Ceres. Actually healed for quite a bit. Overall, they had a solid team. We had a solid team too. We just didn't have one of the members of it. So there we go. 4v5 kind of unfair, but props to them for the win. Alright, well, it seems like for game 2, we've got Unsort Might States Archives, we've got a General, we've got a Maven and his Zinth. This might tilt the scales a little bit because of the fact that we've got a General, so if he damage amps me, it's going to make it seem a little bit stronger, but do keep that in mind. But then again, I'm not really looking at the damage for this, so it doesn't really matter. I'm more looking at the uptime for when we have ammo and when we're throwing out shots, how often and how fast we're reloading, that sort of stuff, so the damage shouldn't really make too big of a difference, but I guess it will make me perform a little bit better. We'll see. We also have a Maeve and a Damba. Shoutouts to Gaming Cussy, Gaming QC. I have no idea. We're up against an Andro, a Drogo's and a Marnie, another Generals, and a Zin. Saying what I did just say, though, I will try and keep it kind of even. I will go for raw subjects again instead of chain reaction. It's probably the better choice here anyway, judging from their teams, but this way we can, you know, compare it a little bit better. But again, I'm not really looking at damage, so it shouldn't matter. But going for chain reaction does make you use your ammo a little bit differently because you're trying to stack bombs, so we'll stick with raw subjects. Then we'll go for the ammo setup, which pushes our ammo count up from 7 to 10. So we have 3 more shots per mag, but then we don't have the reload speed buff. I will also grab Death Hands 1, I guess, at some point to try and make it, again, kind of even. But judging from how it felt in game 1, I'm expecting this one to be a little bit better. We've got Binary Star, so he's not even going to be damage amping us. Rakona's Wrath should be kind of nice. Yomi, then we're up against Yomi again. Pyromania Luminary on their Generals. Use a lot in Curse Revolver, then whatever the Maeve grabs, because she doesn't have anything just yet. We'll throw a Q right there at the door, just so that Damba has time to heal up. Or I guess Amani's just going to come in and blast him. Let's get rid of her. Very weird play. Hello, Andrew. I guess you're going in as well. That bomb even had an explosion effect right next to your noggin, but it didn't work because, of course, you know, Paladin servers and the way his bombs work are a bit finicky. Judging from how this game has gone so far, we might be screwed. The freaking Damba stun coming in clutch. We'll pop the F and run in here on the Amani. We'll get some bombs near her. General script kind of threw me off. She doesn't even have an effect, but that's fine. She is still a goner. I thought that was the Drogo's for some reason. I think I got hit by something from Drogo's. Don't know where he is. I did throw my Q out as kind of a panic. Barak there covering the screen. Damba's pushing in on the Generals. You'll have to see it. Throw a Q there. Generals did grab somebody. There's a bomb or 2 for the Charlene. You did just eat 2 of my bombs, by the way. Can I criticize the Zin counter one more time? I feel like I do it every video, but that counter is such a bullshit ability. It absorbs like 4 shots before the counter comes down. Like, you hit him with something. He absorbed one of my bombs, and and his counter was still up, and that pisses me off. I very rarely get annoyed at stuff in Paladins, but that Zin counter really gets on my tits just because of the fact, like, I see my bomb hit him and then his counter stays up. There's 2 for the Genos. Nice, we'll get a reload in. The reload still feels slow. It feels definitely slower than it was with the other way we were playing him, but overall I feel like I'm reloading less, so it kind of makes up for it. We're going to go ahead and pop the ult. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I guess we'll find out. I'm going this way. Okay, no one's even here. Never mind, we actually got a stun on 2 of them. There goes the Drogers. Let's see if we can get rid of these guys. Stack some bombs. There's one more. There's a triple. Holy shit, that worked. I can't believe I didn't die there. Well done, team. Thank you, Jonas, for the heal. Definitely wish I had chain reaction because we'd be able to get rid of the dragon. I guess we might be able to do it with our normal bombs. Oh my god, 1 bomb off of saving my life. Dragon shouldn't kill anybody else though, right? Because it's on like 2 health. Those in. There's 2 bombs for you. Nice. He was just about to go ahead and pop the ult. By the way, I did finish off Cauterize and also get Death Hands 1. That was what I was trying to say. Just to try and keep it even. There's a bunch of bombs. There goes the Genos. That Damper Stun was, again, pretty god tier. We'll pop the F, throw a Q. I didn't really know what I was trying to do with that. Just to go ahead and pop the ult, but we did dodge it. Hello, Drogers. There's an F for you. I don't know what my hell my plan was with that, but there's some mid-air bombs though. Holy shit, I just beat you. How the hell did that fight work? Definitely was tempted to go for lifesteal, but I think this makes more sense. We'll pop the ult. I don't know if this is a good idea. Again, I feel like every time I pop BK ult, it's a really risky play, but the Genos should definitely be dead here, I imagine. There we go. Hello's in. Holy shit, that play, that actually worked. I didn't realize he was low. I thought I was just going to try and hit him with 3 bombs, but 1 was enough. Thank you, team, for keeping him low. I'm sure that play probably looked kind of intentional, but that was mostly luck. That is the Imani going for the ult again. I'm just going to wait for it to pass, and I'm going to try and go after the Imani. There's somebody here, though, because I can see them clearing my bombs. Hello's in. I don't know how that one didn't do damage. Maybe the stun will save me. No, it took too long to detonate, and I'm dead to the Imani Dragon. Okay, my play didn't work because the Imani Dragon went on the bottom anyway, so I think I was going to die there regardless. Definitely going to try and sit on the point. Doesn't seem like they have a Zin, by the way. Just noticed that. I don't think he's actually here. As far as I can tell, he is a bot. There's some bombs for the Drogers. If I was a little bit more accurate, that would have been way smoother. I'm still dead, though, because I got gripped, and then I tried to F myself away. Just got shot, like, in the head by the Handro. Imani's just there in the corner. There's a bunch of bombs through. We got a pretty hefty stun. I'm going to pop the F and go in here on the Drogos. Nice. Didn't even really have to do anything because Maeve left him low. I think the Zin is over here. He's not playing, so it is very unfair. 4v5 again. Both the games today, 4v5 is kind of shitty, but what can I really do about it? Hello, Imani. Don't really know what your plan is here. You just got gripped by the Genos. You're gone. Drogos is just over there. So is the Andro. I don't know how that bomb didn't clip you, but okay, there goes the Zin. Gonna go ahead and pop the ult. We'll go out through the middle because there's somebody on the objective. I guess I'll just insta-kill the Zin and get a free one on the Imani. Cool, you love to see it. We'll throw a Q over there and push up on the right side. Hello, Genos. Okay, or maybe not. Bomb didn't get anybody with the stun. That's a pain. Okay, I'm also missing all of my left clicks. That combo was ridiculous, but there we go. He is gone. Thanks, team, for saving my ass. Throw a Q just there, but never mind. There we go. There is the victory. 4v5, unfair again, but I think we deserve the win. I think I played pretty well, but there we go. There are the stats for game 2. Quite happy with how we did. 22-7, 50k. I'll take it. I think it is a little bit better than what we had in game 1, but obviously 4v5 in our favor this time, whereas in the last match it was 4v5 against us, so it's going to have to be expected. Their Imani did actually beat us out, though, which is definitely because of the Dragon. 16-9, 58k. Props to her. She only beat us out by like 10k, but still, yep, she did a pretty good job. For everybody else, though, the Damper did fine, the Zin did fine, the Genos did alright too. I'd have definitely preferred him to be on Luminary, but he still did a decent job on Binary Star, but Luminary definitely would have been a better choice if you ask me. The Maeve, on the other hand, massively struggled. 213, 28k is a really rough stat. Saying that, though, if you actually do compare it to everybody else, her damage isn't too bad. She does have a lot of deaths, but so does the Damper. The weird thing is she only had a part in 7 of the kills there. The Zin only had a part in 9. The Genos had a part in 27. I had a part in 26, so I really don't know what was going on for most of the game there with the Zin and the Maeve, but I guess they were flankers, so maybe they were trying to do something weird. I don't know. For their side, Drogos did fine. The Andro did pretty good. The Amai did pretty decent. The Genos did pretty good as well. Luminary definitely helped their stat out quite a bit, and then the Zin did fine, although he was a bot, I think, for the last part of that game, the half point onwards probably. Yeah, there we go. That was Bomb King with the 2 main ways that I see him played, other than obviously Knockback BK, which is also kind of popular, but definitely less popular than the 2 ones that you'd consider, I guess, meta versions of kind of the same thing, because they're both, you know, either buffing your reload speed or buffing your ammo count. They're very similar, and to be honest with you, after playing games with each of them back to back, I don't think I really have a preference. I definitely think I'd go for the ammo one in situations where I'm up against tanks and people who I'm going to be stacking bombs on. If I'm going for chain reaction, this would definitely be, you know, my preferred choice, but going for raw subjects, I think it evens it out, obviously, because you're not trying to stack bombs and stuff, where it probably doesn't really matter which one you go for in most situations. Like I kind of predicted at the start, if you're going up against squishies and people who are moving around a ton, this might be a better choice because you're going to be missing more often, you're going to reload, you know, more, probably makes a bit more sense. But if you're going up against tanks and stuff, I'd probably go for this one. The exception being, if I'm going for chain reaction, this would be my preferred choice, just because you're trying to stack bombs and you don't want to have to reload midway through while you're stacking and stuff. And to be honest, 20% reload speed really didn't feel that much different from having 3 extra ammo. It's very comparable. I feel like I should also add that regardless of which one you go for, his reload speed is pretty slow still, so you should definitely be considering getting Death Hands if you feel like you need it, because even with the 24%, it's pretty slow, especially when you don't have it in your setup. Obviously, it's even slower, so even though Death Hands for most characters isn't something you really need to get, for BK it is definitely something that I would consider as an option, and a pretty sensible choice in a lot of situations. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. Let me know your thoughts, of course, in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. And yeah, as always, stay Frost there.